Welcome to Daily English Room. Today's topic is hometown. Where is your hometown?
I'm from Lagos, specifically the Lekki area. It's one of Africa's largest cities and Nigeria's economic hub. It's incredibly dynamic and full of energy.
How long have you lived there?
I've lived here all my life, 22 years. Even though I considered studying abroad, I chose to stay in Lagos because there's so much opportunity to make a difference here, especially in environmental work.
What do you like most about your hometown?
What I love most is the entrepreneurial spirit. Everyone in Lagos is working on something exciting, whether it's tech startups, environmental projects, or creative arts. The energy is contagious.
Has your hometown changed much since you were a child?
Dramatically. When I was little, Lekki was much less developed. Now we have modern shopping malls, tech hubs, and new residential areas. Unfortunately, this rapid development has also brought environmental challenges, which is partly what inspired my career choice.
What do visitors, tourists like about your hometown?
Visitors are often surprised by Lagos's art scene. We have fantastic galleries and music venues. They also love our markets, beaches, and especially our food. The nightlife and entertainment are incredible too.
What's the most unique tradition or festival in your hometown?
In Lekki, we celebrate the Lagos Boat Regatta, which is spectacular because we're right by the lagoon. The event showcases our maritime culture with colorful boat displays and traditional performances. It's fascinating to see how this festival brings together our modern coastal lifestyle with traditional Nigerian maritime customs.
What's the biggest challenge someone might face when moving to your hometown?
In Lekki, the traffic congestion can be really challenging, especially during rush hour when everyone's trying to cross to Lagos Island. Also, being a rapidly developing area, we often face infrastructure challenges like occasional power outages. But the community spirit and waterfront lifestyle make up for these inconveniences.
What's a common misconception people have about your hometown?
People often think Lekki is just an affluent suburb, but we have incredible cultural diversity here. Yes, there are modern shopping malls, but we also have vibrant local markets and community traditions. We're also at the forefront of Nigeria's tech startup scene. They call this area Silicon Peninsula now.
How do local people typically spend their weekends in your hometown?
Weekends in Lekki often start with morning exercise along Lekki-Ikoyi Link Bridge. Many families head to Lekki Conservation Center to walk the canopy walkway or spot monkeys. Sundays are special with open-air markets and lots of families enjoying our beach restaurants. The sunset gatherings at Lekki Beach are becoming a local tradition.
What's a local food specialty that visitors must try? Where's the best place to get it?
In Lekki, our grilled fish and pepper soup is amazing. The best spot is Fish Market Restaurant near Lekki Phase 1. They get fresh fish from local fishermen every morning. Also try their seafood okra soup. It's perfect with pounded yam. For street food, the suya, spiced grilled meat, at Lekki Gardens is incredible.
How has the younger generation influenced your hometown in recent years?
Young people have made Lekki a tech and creative hub. We've got co-working spaces, tech startups, and digital art galleries popping up everywhere. There's also a strong environmental movement. Young people are organizing beach cleanups and starting urban farming projects.
If you could change one thing about your hometown, what would it be?
I'd definitely improve our transportation infrastructure in Lekki. The traffic congestion is getting worse as the area grows. We need better public transportation options and maybe water taxis to take advantage of our waterfront location.
How do you think climate change is affecting your hometown?
Lekki is really vulnerable to sea level rise and coastal erosion. We're seeing more flooding during rainy seasons, and it's affecting our infrastructure. This has sparked a lot of environmental activism among young people here, especially in promoting green building practices.
What makes you most proud of your hometown?
What makes me most proud of Lekki is its dynamism and resilience. We're a relatively new community that's become a symbol of Nigeria's growth and potential. Despite challenges, we're creating something unique here. A place where traditional values meet modern aspirations, where young entrepreneurs and artists shaping Nigeria's future.
How do seasonal changes affect daily life in your hometown?
In Lekki, we basically have two seasons, rainy and dry. During rainy season from March to October, we've learned to be flexible with plans because sudden downpours are common. The dry season brings the Harmattan winds with Saharan dust, but it's also when we have our best outdoor events and beach activities.
How has digital technology changed life in your hometown in the last 5 years?
Lekki has really become a tech hub. We've seen a boom in fintech startups, and most local businesses now use digital payment systems. Traffic apps have become essential for navigating daily commutes, and social media has created strong community networks for everything from security updates to organizing beach cleanups.
What's a local legend or story that everyone in your hometown knows?
In Lekki, we have stories about the Elagushi royal family and their spiritual connection to the ocean. There's a belief that they can communicate with the sea spirits to calm storms. We also have modern legends about the successful startups that began in small Lekki apartments. These stories inspire many young entrepreneurs.
What's a common job or career in your hometown that might surprise outsiders?
In Lekki, we have tech talent scouts who identify promising developers for our growing tech hub. There's also a rising career called solar installation consultants because many homes and businesses are switching to solar power. We even have professional, lagoon tour guides who specialize in showing people our unique coastal ecosystem.
How do people in your hometown typically celebrate important life events, weddings, graduations, etc.?
In Lekki, celebrations are always big. Weddings are elaborate weekend affairs with traditional Yoruba ceremonies followed by modern receptions. We love hosting outdoor celebrations by the lagoon. For graduations, families often rent entire restaurants and hire live bands. Celebrations can last all weekend.
What's a local custom or habit that visitors often find surprising?
In Lekki, visitors are often surprised by our practice of prostrating, where younger people lie flat on the ground to greet elders as a sign of respect. Also, our weekend beach cleanups have become a social event where young professionals network while helping the environment. It's like a community ceremony now.
How has your hometown influenced your career choice?
Living in Lekki, seeing how environmental changes affect our coastal community, directly influenced my choice to study environmental science. Watching development and nature try to coexist here showed me the importance of sustainable planning. The rapid changes in our area made me want to be part of shaping a more sustainable future.
What's the best time of year to visit your hometown?
Visit Lekki between November and January, during the dry season. The weather is pleasant, and the Harmattan haze creates these beautiful sunsets over the lagoon. It's also when we have many outdoor festivals and beach events. The Christmas and New Year period is especially vibrant with lots of community celebrations.
What's a hidden gem in your hometown that most tourists miss?
Most people don't know about the hidden mangrove trails near Lekki Conservation Center. Early morning, you can see rare birds and sometimes even monkeys. There's also this amazing local artist community under the Lekki Ikoyi Bridge. They create incredible art from recycled materials found on the beach. On Sundays, they often have informal art workshops.
How do locals deal with tourism in your hometown?
Lekki has developed two parallel worlds, the tourist beaches and the local community spaces. We're generally welcoming but protective of our residential areas. The community has started cultural orientation sessions for visitors, teaching them about local customs. It helps create mutual respect.
What's a current challenge your hometown is facing, and how are people working to solve it?
Lekki's facing rapid development versus environmental protection, especially coastal erosion. Our community has started a Green Lekki initiative. Young people are planting mangroves to protect the coastline, and local tech companies are developing apps to monitor environmental changes. We're also seeing more eco-friendly building designs.
What's a local tradition that's in danger of disappearing, and how are people trying to preserve it?
Our traditional storytelling through drumming is becoming less common in Lekki. But there's a wonderful initiative where elderly drummers visit schools to teach students. Some local tech companies even host monthly drumming sessions where traditional stories are shared. Young musicians are also incorporating traditional drumming patterns into modern music.
Would you recommend your hometown to someone looking to move there?
Yes, but with some caveats. It's perfect for ambitious people who thrive in fast-paced environments and want to be part of Africa's fastest-growing economy. However, you need to be prepared for infrastructure challenges and traffic congestion. The opportunities are enormous, but so are the challenges.
That's all for today's daily English room conversation practice. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, like, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. See you next time.